Joining us from New Jersey is the one and only Marlon Moraes. In my opinion, the number one contender, the man who went from being the odd man out to now being a shoo-in, in my opinion, for that vacant title fight. He joins us now via the magic of Skype. Marlon, how are you?
I'm fine, my friend. How's everything? Good talk with you.
Yes, as always. Are you fine after listening to Henry?
Not never fine, This guy's fake, man.
You don't like this guy?
Man, to be honest with you, I don't like this guy. This guy's fake. He talked too much. I tried to advise Ali, but I don't know why. Everybody thinks he's a good guy, but he's not a good guy. I'm gonna shut his mouth, and I'm gonna prove to everyone this guy is wrong, And he acts like he's such a savior, like the division. And if he's the savior, why he's coming up, trying to challenge for the 35 belt? He should shut up and stay down and fight the contenders. But now he's coming up. He's coming up for what? For the 25ers? Of course not. He's coming up because he thinks about himself. That's it.
Wow. So you think he's selfish?
Of course, man. And I don't need to say you are a smart guy. Why is he coming up? He wants 2 belts, but he's not gonna have this belt. He's not.
So he told us moments ago that the plan is for him to fight June 8th in Chicago against you, but nothing is signed. But that's what he's been told. Have you been told the same?
Man, I don't know very well, but one thing I know for sure. If he's thinking about fighting me, he's fucking, man. He's fucking, definitely.
So it's a mistake. He should probably stick with 125. If it was your call for him, your advice to him, stay with the flyweights.
Yeah, man, I have a very good relationship with Ali,
Yes.
He thinks he has to, but Ali only knows him for 6 months. I know Ali for 8 years. So he should try to take the advices people give to him, but he's not. He's aiming to come up and try to take what's mine, But my friend, that's not funny for me. This is not a game. Don't try ever contact me or talk with me. I'm not talking with you. You're trying to take food from my family. You try to take my dream. I'm gonna fuck you up, man. I'm aiming to put my hand inside your head. I'm aiming to put you to sleep, And you see my fights, and it's not funny. I'm not gonna be a friend. Don't text me. Don't say nothing. I'm gonna go in there, and I'm aiming to put you to sleep. I'm not joking.
Wow. So has he tried to reach out to you privately? Is that what you're referring to?
To be honest, Ariel, he wants to break this, He wants to break this atmosphere. He's a great competitor, but my friend, this is fighting. When you fight somebody, you want to hurt him. And this is what's going to happen. If it's June 8th, it's June 8th. I saw he was just talking with you. He was talking about, I don't know what's my plan. But my friend, you're going to be out for a couple months. I'm not going to go there to outscore you, to outpoint you. I'm going there to hurt you. And I'm going to hurt you.
Wow. So I have never seen, I've talked to you a lot over the years, Marlon. I've never seen you this fired up before. You seem more fired up than usual. How come?
Man, that's my dream, And the time comes now. Everything's serious. I'm taking this really serious. If it's June 8th, we are 3 months away, like 12 weeks. And this is my life, This is all I work for. I'm a step closer. And it's about to go down, and somebody's going to go down, and that's definitely not me.
So I remember the last time we spoke to you, Marlon, you told me that you had 1 fight left on your contract. So what's the latest with that?
Man, I want to hurt this guy, man, and don't even talk about contract.
Okay.
If his name is on the line, I'm going to fight and I'm going to hurt this guy, man.
The only reason I ask is because historically, they're not going to let someone fight in a title fight if there's 1 fight left, because then you could win the belt and walk away with it, right? So I would imagine they're going to try to give you a new deal before that title fight.
I'm not walking away, man. I want to beat this guy, and I'm going to be so happy when I put my hands on him that if they won, I'll fight him every 2 months. And how's Henry Cejudo is going to beat me? How's he going to do? He's going to take me down. I'm going to get up. I'm going to beat him. And how is it going to be? Is he going to submit me? Is he gonna throw? Bro, he's like amateur striking. He can't strike, man. It's funny. He said, I'm a dangerous guy. Okay, 10 last fight, 2 finishes. Okay, I'm scared.
and so nothing that he does like beating DJ, knocking out TJ in 32 seconds. This doesn't impress you?
Man, Demetrius Johnson is a great fighter,
Right.
but the way Cejudo fought him, he used his size, and it was a very close fight. I gotta tell you that I wasn't expecting him to do that good. After the first fight, he got hit by a punch and a knee, and he I think he quit. And then he comes out and he knocks out TJ. That I was surprised, man. TJ is a good fighter. You can say what he did was because something he took. The guy's a great fighter. You just don't take something and gonna make you go on the cage and do the things TJ does. He's a good fighter. I have a lot of respect for him. I don't care what he did. People keep using excuses that, oh, guys do this, do that, and they show up on shit and they beat people. It's not like that. You gotta train and you gotta have the skills, and he does. He does have the skills.
Oh wow. So I'm I guess somewhat surprised to hear you say that. So you have not changed your opinion on him, lost respect for him, changed your stance on him at all after hearing the news about TJ last week?
Oh man, you take something and teach you how to wrestling, how to striking.
Hmm.
It's not like that. People likes to kick people when people are down. And he's not my friend, he's not my teammate. He's a he was the former champion, and I want to fight him. I want to be on the cage with the guy. He one of the greatest all the time. And what I'm gonna say, like people say, oh, he took PEDs and make him be a champion. Well, of course not, man. A lot of people take PEDs and they don't even get to the UFC.
Right. Okay. Would you rather there just be no drug testing? Is it just kind of silly at this point, so everyone
I,
can
re-
fight each
I,
other?
re- I really I really don't care, man. To be honest with you, I don't think anything you take helps you. I just don't agree with that.
Wow. That's fascinating. I haven't heard a lot of people say that. You don't think that it gives you an edge, like that if someone's taking that, helping them be faster or recover better or be stronger? Nothing like that.
Ah, man, I don't care. I don't care about that. I just don't do. But if you want to do, one day you're gonna have to pay. I'm fine.
Does it bother you that he's no longer the champion? Like I know you said you wanted to fight him. He was the champion. Does it mean anything different to you now that, let's say, you are fighting for the vacant title, that it's not against the guy who's been holding the belt for the past, almost 2 years?
Yeah, man. And now I'm gonna probably fight this little guy. This selfish guy,
Yeah.
and he's gonna come up and try his best. And that's all the guys on the picture too. And he's coming up. He wants to. He wants to. He's gonna have it.
Yeah, because do you feel like, let's say you do what you've been doing in your last few fights to to Henry, do you feel like you won't get the credit that you deserve because Henry is a natural 125er? So people say, oh, he was smaller than you, etc.
Especially after what I'm gonna do to him. Oh man, definitely. People are
Wow.
gonna say, man, this is not fair. What's he doing to this guy? Especially, man.
Uh, as you may have seen, Aljamain Sterling very vocal over the past few days about wanting this fight, wanting this rematch against you. What is your message to Aljamain?
To be honest, man, I'm gonna see him in person one day. I'm gonna talk to him. Uh, he's desperate. He wants to fight. I respect, but you just don't go out and talk whatever you want. And we fought. Everybody saw what happened. In 90 seconds, I dropped him twice, and he keeps saying it was a lucky kick. But man, I never felt like that. Did you ever kill somebody, man? That's how I felt. I felt like I killed someone for a couple minutes. The TV don't even show much, and he's a good fighter. But let's see when I see him, what's he gonna say to me.
Okay, you think he took it too far?
Man, I don't like to. This is not my kind of people. You know me.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk shit about nobody, but I want to see him. I want to feel in his eyes,
Oh,
and I
wow.
see him a couple of times, and he doesn't act that tough when I see him.
Oh, okay. What about Pedro Munhoz? He seems to feel.
Pedro's on a picture, man. Tough guy. And but Pedro he's gonna have his shot. He's a tough guy. If not now, soon. I'm gonna beat this guy, and the UFC know I'm not gonna be the champion that's gonna go there, take a couple months, do surgery, walk around with a belt on my shoulder like couple guys do, go every show, travel this, travel that, keep begging the UFC, oh, UFC, please take me to this show. I want to be there. Man, I'm not about that. I'm about going there, make the money, come back, hug my wife, kiss my kids, and that's it, man. That's me.
I love it. I love it. Now, I feel like Pedro should fight Aljamain next. What do you think of that? As like a number one contender fight.
I think it's a good matchup. You know, Pedro's a tough guy. Sterling is a good fighter as well. Let's see what happens.
Okay, and so where do think like have you actually been offered June 8th?
No, I'm waiting, man. I'm waiting. I'm just hearing things like you are, and hopefully they make this fight, man. And I don't think he should come up. I think they should do real bantamweights, but man, this guy deserves. Dana White, please send me to me. Send this guy to me. I can't wait to beat his ass.
Okay, and so has it? Okay, so it's not done. Has like would that date even work for you?
Man, next weekend,
Okay.
whenever I see this guy, they better have security because I don't want to see him and just talk. I want to put my hands on him. You know, I want to express everything I'm feeling right now.
Have you ever met him in person? Have you ever talked to Henry in person?
Man, I see him in Brazil. I went to congratulate him for what he done. Me and my team, we always have very good relationship. All Ali clients, we treat them very nice. But this guy is such like, he feel like he's such a big thing, you know. He feels, but that WWE girl put him on his spot, and I'm coming, man. I'm coming. The 25ers, relax, relax. I'm sending him back. The division is sticking around. This time, I'm real, man. I'm fighting for you guys. I'm gonna kick him back. He's gonna have to fight you guys, but they better do an interim belt because it's gonna take a while for him to recover from the beat I'm gonna put him in.
Wow. This is something else. I've never seen this side of Henry. I love it. This is great stuff. Now, by the way, you mentioned this a couple of times. Is it weird that Ali manages both of you guys, or is that not a problem?
I don't care, man. I don't care. I'm very friendly with Ali. He knows that. We have good relationship, and he respect my dreams. He respect Henry's dreams, and you know, I don't care. It's good if it's good for him. It's good for me. You know,
Sure.
I'm always cheering for him, but not this time, man. This time,
I don't know if you heard this, but Henry said in the interview that his plan is to fight you and then to take out Frankie Edgar, your mentor. He wants both of you guys.
that's a joke. You know, he's trying to break the atmosphere. But that's not atmosphere. This is serious, real serious business. That's the fighting business, my friend. People getting hurt, stitches, blood. You know, that's the real thing. You know, get the ice bucket ready for you after our fight.
I don't know if you know this, Marlon, but Aljamain Sterling is listening to our interview right now, and he sent me a text. Is it okay if I read it to you, or would you rather not?
Man, you know, I don't care. You can say whatever you want. You know, that's okay. He's not even in a picture. You know, I think the picture, like more clear to me should be me and Munhoz, but I feel like the UFC wants to give Henry what he's asking for.
Right. Okay. Yeah. I mean, it certainly makes sense. And it's kind of interesting. Like I said last week, I felt like you went from being the odd man out, like they were going to do Henry versus TJ, to now, and you should have been the number one contender from the beginning. Like, I didn't think that the immediate rematch made that much sense. And now all of a sudden it feels like everyone's gunning for you in a weird way. Like, it feels like you're the de facto champion now that TJ is out in a weird way. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I'm not. You know, I'm
Right.
the contender. I'm the number one contender. I'm on a position very good right now. But I want to be the champion. And like I said before, I'm aiming to do anything to get the belt. And I'm going out there to do what I always do. I'm going there to hurt Henry Cejudo.
Yeah. Wow. I can't wait for that. What a scene that will be. June 8th, Chicago, if it all goes down. Do you think it will happen on that date? Do you feel confident?
I don't know. Whatever they want, man. They know. They know my number. And I never say no. And especially now, man.
Yeah. Does it bother you when he says, "Oh, World Series of Fighting champion," all this stuff? Like he sort of like looks down on it. Does that bother you?
He shouldn't be thinking about that, you know. He's Olympic champion. It's gonna make him look bad, lose to a World Series of Fighting champion. He should just forget about that and talk about UFC. He's going back, you know. He's talking about World Series of Fighting. It's gonna be even worse for him when he's gonna have on his record he lost to a World Series of Fighting champion. You know.
Yeah. That's
Just think about UFC. Just say UFC. Forget about that part. It's gonna make you look even worse.
right. Right. That's the problem with putting down your opponent, because if you do lose to your opponent, then it ends up reflecting poorly on you. You know what I mean? Like with Gaethje too, a lot of people say, "Oh, World Series of Fighting," and then you lose to him. Like Michael Johnson said that, and then like, what does that, like, what does that make you then if you lose to the guy that you were saying is a C League or D League fighter?
Yeah, I'm very proud, man. I had so much fun. I had so much friends, and I love to be called the World Series of Fighting champion. And he just did me a favor, and a favor to the World Series people too. They were sharing for me, and now they are even more.
By the way, before I let you go, I noticed recently you went back home to Brazil, and you were doing a lot of media and stuff there, and I think you were with kids as well. What were you doing there?
Man, I have the pleasure to go to the school I went to, and when I was young, and they had some pictures of me, and I speak a little bit to the kids from my neighborhood, and I heard a lot of bad stories, a lot of bad things these kids go through, and I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed to be here, and I'm blessed to fight for them, and man, I can tell them one thing. I'm gonna bring this belt to them soon.
What kind of stories? What kind of bad stories?
Man, it's some things that we can even imagine that happen there, like real bad, and some kids that they don't have food, no parents, father and mother in the jail,
Wow.
and the teachers have to help them out, give them food, and I was able to help them a little bit, and I'm gonna keep fighting for them, and I'm gonna give them something soon.
Wow.
They're gonna have a champion coming from that school, and they're gonna be even happier.
Did you feel like people were receiving you a little differently now, like you were coming off a big win, you're doing very well in the UFC. Were you recognized a lot more? Were you getting a lot more love since coming back?
Yeah, man, but the same people that send you a message, hug you, tell you congratulations, that's the same people gonna kick you when you down. I know who my friends are, and I know where to find them, and I want to have these people with me when I know they want to be with me when I lose, not when I win.
Right.
And that's it, man. My friends, they're with me. It's hard to find friends. I have them with me already.
And when was the last time prior to that you had been back home?
I think I went there a year ago, but long time I haven't been in the school I went to when I was kid, on the favela, and
Wow.
and was crazy,
Did
like.
they invited you back? They reached out to you?
No, I reach out to them because I want to go there and help them a little bit, see how they are, and it was amazing, man. It was the best experience in my life. I took my son
Oh
and my
wow.
wife to see where I went to school when I was 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and my son saw the class that I went, and I think I can't even explain to you how it was.
Yeah, I bet because he's used to a different lifestyle here in America, right? And it must have
Yeah,
been
man.
shocking for him.
Yeah, my son, he's blessed. He has everything, but it's important for him to see how hard things are. And he saw.
Did it make you emotional going back?
Man, I couldn't even talk. I
Oh,
was very emotional.
wow. That's amazing. And did any of the kids or the teachers, did they recognize you?
That's three teachers. They still there since when I went there, like
Wow.
20 years ago. And
Whoa.
one of them showed me a picture, and they gave me a couple pictures that when I was there, and crazy. I have the pictures now. I had
Wow.
more hair. I had a little bit more hair,
Yeah.
and it was
That's
fun.
amazing. And you just decided to do this on your own.
Yeah, on my own, man.
And where is this in Brazil?
Yes,
No,
in
which
Rio, in
in,
Nova Friburgo. It's a small town. My neighborhood, Cordoeira. It's a small, like a favela, you guys call, but
yeah.
small,
Okay.
but very, very, very poor.
A lot of crime there?
Yeah,
Wow.
their dreams for the guys and the girls. For the girls' dream is date a guy that's on the crime, and for the kids, their dream is be on the crime. And
Oh
I
gosh.
was just talking to them. We are here, but we can do everything different.
Right.
Doesn't matter where you're from. What matters is where you wanna be and what you wanna be.
So going there right before probably your first UFC title fight, I would imagine that has maybe reinvigorated you, given you extra motivation, just sort of reminding you where you came from and where you are now, right? I mean, that must be a very humbling, but also in a way something that makes you very proud, right? Because you've survived, you've overcome all those trials and tribulations.
Yeah, man, made me believe that anything is possible, you know. It's just a matter of one, you know. If you want something, you work hard, you get there. I got what I want, you know. I'm on the line. I'm the next for the bantamweight belt, and I'm gonna be a champion soon.
Marlon, I appreciate this very much. Thank you so much for coming on. I hope you get that fight. I hope you fight on June 8th against Henry. You get a chance to fight for the title. It doesn't matter if it's vacant, against TJ, against anyone. You should have been the guy after your last performance, after your last win. You should have been in there. No questions asked. It's weird how the whole thing worked out, but I'm happy that it looks, at least for now, that it's going to happen for you. So good luck in training. Good luck in the fight. And thank you, as always, for coming on the show and talking to us.
Thank you, man. And it was funny to see Henry screaming, you know.
Huh.
And oh, I feel great. I feel great, man. Keep enjoying, and that's gonna be amazing. 12 weeks if we fight in June 8th. But after the fight, you're not gonna feel that good, my friend.
Have you ever felt this way about an opponent before?
Man, I always feel, but I don't say.
Right.
My opponents, they wants to take what I want, you know. I have kids, I fight for my kids, I fight for my family. This is not a game for me. This is real life. Like I tell my coaches, my friends, I'm not going there to outscore you, outpoint you. I want to hurt you. I want to hurt your legs, your body, your face. And this is the main thing I think when I'm in there with you. And this is how I'm going to walk through this fight again.
Tremendous stuff, Marlon. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, Ariel. You have a good day, my friend.
Same to you. There he is. Wow. The magic man, Marlon Moraes.